Okay, now we have finished making the bag, and it looks like this. The last step is the last two things we need to do is first put a buttonhole, and then we're gonna put the button on, and then you're finished. And we can actually add grommets to make it like that purse that I showed you at the beginning, and I'll show you how to do that too. I'm actually gonna add the grommets to this so that you can see how to do it. But that is optional, okay? Okay, first I need to determine where the middle of my bag is. So I'm gonna fold that in half with the flap on the outside. And it's gonna create a little crease right there. I need to mark where that crease is, and that tells me where the middle is. Now this is a fabric marking pen. Make sure when you use a marker, do not use a Sharpie or something that will stain it forever, because it will show up. But you can just put a little mark with a water-soluble marker. Okay, and so there is my center line, and my button will end up landing right in the middle there, okay? Now the next thing is I want to know like how long to put it this way. So it's going to create a little cross there between this and the line that goes this way. I'm actually going to take this piece of tape and I'm going to lift it above the serging and then match that mark up to my center mark that I put on the bag right there. Okay, then I'm going to place the center of the button right over the mark, and that's about the distance you want it from the edge when it's finished, because that's the center of the buttonhole. So that's about the distance you want it from the edge. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece of tape off now, and I'm just going to save it for a minute. Okay, if the bell rings or something, you can use the tape to tape your button to it, and then you'll have it ready for next time. Okay, and then right here, this thread's gonna pull right through that little slit underneath the foot. So now I'm ready to sew onto the bag, or I'm ready to put the mark on. So I'm gonna take and put my mark. Remember, the edge of the tape lines up with the top of my serging right there. Okay, if you have a smaller button, you may have it go down so it matches the bottom. And then use your pen that is water soluble, like the fabric marking pen. So usually my fabric markers are marked with a little tab on the back, like this. But if you have a fabric marking pen and you know it's a fabric marking pen, you can do that. Now remember to mark that on the inside of your little mark. Okay, because we don't want it to be too big. And then I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to make my capital I mark with this goes through the middle. Okay, now to start it over, if I get to the end and it's not at the beginning, I can just go 0 and it starts it over. It's going to start it. Just push the 0 again and it will start it.